Greetings everyone and welcome to Collector Corps. So it is a Fan First Thursday for the Marvel Legends team today, but before we get into that, because it's still a few minutes out anyway, just before the stream went live, Marvel Legends Galactus just reached 16,000 backers, or 16,000 units sold, whichever you want to say. Meaning that we actually have Nova, which I personally wasn't expecting, but yet Nova is officially part of this, of the figure now. Like, definitively, we weren't completely sure if we were going to see Nova actually get funded. 16,000 wasn't looking that realistic just like 2 days ago, but I mean, to be fair, we also were kind of worried that maybe that Galactus wouldn't get backed. So the fact that Galactus got backed, then within 24 hours, I believe, Nova had also been backed. It's kind of remarkable, and as I say, it's Fan First Thursday, which will be starting soon. That's why I've got the crop like this. By the way, I was messing around trying to get a crop that would actually show the entire screen just for the Galactus stuff, but it's awkward with OBS without making a brand new source image, so I'm just not going to bother for now. I'll try and work on that the next time. But yeah, it's crazy to think that Galactus went from, like, you know, only about like 10 days ago he was still on, I think he was still on like 11,000, and he needed it took days to get 1,000, like, each time, and then suddenly within, you know, a day, we've gone from not having him backed to having him backed to having the first tier unlocked to have Frankie Nova, which hopefully does mean that during the actual Fan First, we're gonna actually get the reveal of whatever version of the Surfer this is, which I'm very excited for. I say a lot, but I am a huge fan of the Silver Surfer. He's one of my favourite characters in Marvel, and I don't have a Legends figure of him, so I do have a stand-in, which is part of the 5-inch, I think it's the second movie, The Rise of Silver Surfer Toy Biz line, but that's really it for now. So getting a new Silver Surfer is going to be so cool. I really can't wait for it. I wonder which version it's going to be, because from the, you know, the shadow, whatever you want to call it, the silhouette, it's clearly one that has powers, one that has the power cosmic because of the ability around the hands. But does that mean it could be the Fallen one still? We don't know if it's definitely Surfer or not, but in any case, we've got a minute until Fan First Thursday. I've been, you'll see it in a few days because I haven't finished recording yet. I've had a very busy week when it comes to hauls, and it's mostly been mail hauls. Actually, it's been exclusively mail hauls, and there's been a lot of really cool stuff, including that Silver Surfer I just mentioned, which just came today. But yeah, this has been a very busy week for content for this channel and stuff. I have videos ready until the end of December, which is insane to say, but yeah, I've got at least one video every week until the end of December, and that's just reviews. So if I can get all the way to December with both Tuesday and Friday videos, I'm gonna be in such a good place when it comes to just, you know, doing stuff like this, because I'm gonna be so much, like, less stressed about getting other content done.
Hello, Marvel Legends fans. Welcome
Hey guys.
to another Hasbro Pulse Fan First Thursday edition. Marvel
Hell yeah.
Go Around. We are
Thursday's
back with
such
you, the Marvel
a dumb
Legends
day, but I
Victory.
mean,
I am Ryan in
we move.
joined as always by Dan, also in marketing, and the man in the middle, our fearless leader, Dwight Stahl, in design. So we've got an action-packed day.
I've tried to see if there's anything in the background to, like, give away what's... Well, obviously they're going to be talking about
what are we going to talk about
Eternals.
today? We're going to talk about Eternals quickly.
Yeah.
We have a lot of Spider-Man stuff to get through, and then we also
Oh, we're actually
have
getting the
a
Spider-Man
little
reveals. That's cool.
HasLab campaign that
We
you
have
might
had
heard
some
a
of them
little bit
revealed,
about,
but obviously we needed the
Galactus.
trailer to come out, which that
So
came.
we will
I
close out with
completely.
that.
That
So
was
let's
this
jump
week.
right
Jeez.
to Eternals first and foremost.
This has
and I
been
will
a
kick it
busy
over
week.
to
I've
Dan.
already done a video about the
Yeah, thanks,
Eternals,
guys.
which
You know, all of us were delightfully
like obviously
surprised by the
I'll
new
try and
Eternals
remember the link
trailer, which
below,
dropped
but
late last week. So in conjunction with that trailer, we officially revealed the Marvel Legends Eternals
through
line.
Yahoo. They revealed
And
it
I know
through
for
Yahoo.
Many of you, that was the first time ever seeing these characters in figure form. But just in case you missed it last week,
I
we're gonna
actually had
quickly
managed to
recap
stay
them
away from the
here
leaks.
today.
I haven't
So
stayed away
starting
from some
us
of the
off
other
here,
leaks.
we have Richard Madden's
But the
Icarus.
Eternals, like
Next, we're gonna
I didn't know what any of them looked
Kevin
like,
Chan's
other than
Cersei.
from the trailers and stuff.
Quickly, we're
And
gonna have Paperboy himself, Brian Tyree Henry
they all look
as
so good.
Fastos.
Well, they do look
Laura
really good. They're just not
Vidlock
characters I
as
care
the
about.
fastest
Sprite
Eternal
is the only one that
McFarlane.
I'm like definitely
The
getting, and I might get a few others if I like the film.
Druid. The newly jacked Kumail Nanjiani as Kingo.
He is great though.
Leah
I will
McHugh
admit.
as the Eternal Sprite.
Sprite, as
And
I say,
lastly,
Sprite just
for the
looks cool
Build-A-Figure,
in my
we
opinion.
have Korea's finest Don Lee. But we can't
Lovely.
be without, you know, our leader. And so the leader of the Eternals, according to Kevin Feige, is Selma Hayek's character.
A Walmart
Ajax.
exclusive. Oh
She
no.
will actually be a
No.
Walmart exclusive this fall.
Well, I mean,
And
the
to
car will
round
be
out
with
the
us.
team, we have the warrior Thena, who is played by
Venus a
Angelina
Target exclusive.
Jolie.
See,
She will
the
be
thing
a
is,
Target
I don't know what
exclusive,
that means for me,
later
because
this fall.
Target and
So
Walmart
that's the
don't
roundup
exist in
of
this
the
country.
entire team. Here's an impact look at our
Ooh,
Icarus.
I like the
Icarus will
alternate
not
head.
have the Build-A-Figure piece to him, but
Oh, so you can
looking at
just
the
I
entire
can just skip
Build-A-Figure
Icarus
wave
anyway.
itself,
That's
you'll
good if I
see
want to
that
get the
Gilgamesh is the
if I want to get
So
Gilgamesh,
let's take a look
that's
at that
fine.
Gilgamesh figure. What was the best part?
I mean,
working on
if
this
I'm gonna
wave?
get enough to get
I had
Gilgamesh,
more
I'm gonna
time
get
than I've
all
ever
of the
had to work
figures
on
in
a
the
wave
wave,
before.
regardless of whether
That was nice.
they're actually
That is
Build-A-Figure
actually
parts.
a very big change for us, right?
Yeah, it actually allowed us to go back in and update a couple little bits and pieces as
That's the
assets
thing with
change,
the
as
fact
they
that everything's been
sometimes do.
delayed for the last like 2 years.
Most notably was on
It
Sprite.
does make
We were
toys
able to
a lot
update our
better.
hairstyle, make it much more film accurate than we would have been if we based it off of the early test in the concept
Sprite
art.
does
So
look great.
that was
Like
nice to be able to go back
Sprite looks
and
really good.
tweak that one, as well as we spent a lot of time on Thena and Ajax to make sure we got all those.
Very
really,
cool.
really close to
Though,
film,
by the sounds of it, like this isn't spoilers because I actually don't know.
You know, the technology
But
of
I don't think Ajax is really going to be a
technology, it
major
looks
part. So
really great
her being
on all
Walmart
these,
exclusive
figures. But
isn't
enough
really a big
about
deal
good
to me.
guys. What we like to focus on
Thena
sometimes
being
is
Target exclusive, I feel
bad
like she's going
guys.
to be
So
way
if you
more
guys
important.
really paid
So
attention to the
that being a
trailer
bit,
last
that's
week,
probably a
we
bit
had
awkward.
the
But
first glimpse of the movie bad guy Crow. who
Crow
is
looks so
the-
cool.
Anything
Like,
cool about
I don't
this
think
Deacon Crow,
he doesn't
Dwight?
look to me
Anyone
like a
have
Marvel
thoughts about him?
villain,
He looks
which
really
is
cool in terms of
he
design.
he kind of looks like Null.
Yeah, he's a
In a weird way. I know Null is more like a vampire-looking character, but like I look at that and I'm like, that's kind of like Null. It's like I don't know. There's an aesthetic choice with it that just kind of makes me think symbiote god, you know. So I might use him on the symbiote collection, symbiote shelf. Definitely possible. Definitely a choice there I might have to make.
For that purpose.
Yeah, and like Dwight said, Crow is a little bit bigger, so we had to
A
give him
little
that
bit.
awesome
He's
deluxe
like the
treatment.
size
He'll
of
be
a.
available in all
He looks like he's
retailers
about the
across
size of the
globe.
Marvel Select
So
Venom.
Crow
I'm gonna be
himself
quite
will be a
honest. Like
deluxe
that's the
figure,
kind of
while
scale
the
I'm
rest
looking
of
at.
the good guys, the Eternals, they're gonna be either part of
That like
Build-A-Figure
slightly
wave
bigger than
with
7-inch
Gilgamesh
scale,
or
you know.
retailer exclusives for Target and Walmart.
I say
this
7-inch
fall.
scale, slightly
But
bigger
hang
than
tight,
7-inch,
we're
should I
not
say?
actually going to pre-order the Eternals wave nor these items just yet, not today, because the focus today is going to be shifting, and Ryan's going to take us through what we're going to be mainly
We're just like
focusing
gonna
on
ignore
today.
Eternals for
Take
the
it
most
away,
part,
Ryan.
are we? Because it's gonna go straight
Yeah,
into
we
Spider-Man.
figured that we've all been waiting so long for
He's got nothing in
the
his
Eternals to
background
come
other than
out
the
and to
Eternals,
officially reveal
which
the product that the pre-order can wait for just a couple of more days. So
he hasn't even got like a
purchase is
Doc
on
Ock in the
pre-order.
background. That's weird.
It was so fun seeing.
He has
that
a lot of
trailer
Fantastic
on
Four
Friday.
there.
We got to see a little bit more of the characters, right? We got to see the deviants. We got to see some of the action. So it's going to be an amazing film. Dwight
It
and the
looks
team had
like
extra
it's gonna be
time to work on
good.
the
It's just
product.
not
That's
my
why
kind
it
of
looked so nice.
Marvel
So,
movie.
Eternals, awesome.
But then
more to
again,
come. Right, shifting gears to
things change.
Spider-Man
I
No
might
Way
enjoy it.
Home. We know that you
I
have watched the trailer
I
that
want this
dropped
Doc
on
Ock.
Monday.
I really want the Doc
Speak
Ock
of
from this film.
mind-bending, multiverse expanding trailer.
Like, it's
with
the only thing
huge
I want.
locations.
I don't
We're
really.
so excited
Thing
to
is,
see
I
a
know
lot
for a
of
fact
familiar
he'll be
faces,
the
and
Builder figure.
we're all
That's
geared up
that's the
to
annoying
see
thing.
this
So I
disgusting
know I'll have to
film.
buy the entire
Recall,
wave
we've
just
already
for him.
revealed the
But
4
honestly, I
movie
don't really
figures
care.
from this
I'll
wave
do it.
on Marvel.com as part of that earlier
Very cool.
No Way Home PR
Yeah,
blitz. So we're just gonna
the
take a closer look at these.
the
First up,
Spider-Man figures look
we
good,
have the kind of hero
but I'm
suit.
not
We're
overly
calling it the
interested.
integrated suit.
I'm hoping
New to
only
this
one
film,
of them is
Dwight,
required for the Builder figure.
This is new, right? This is not the Iron Spider suit that
It does
we've
look
been
good.
seeing before.
Correct. This is a new costume for the film, and it looks really cool. It
I
does
like
have some
the
of those
gold web
markings that
shooters.
kind of resemble what we've seen in the past, but it is
I think one of those web
applied
shooters is the wrong way
upon
around.
in a new and
Are
different
they
way
molded?
than
I can't tell.
what Iron Spider was. So he's got like this new red and black suit
The gold
with these
highlights
really
on the red
cool
and
gold
black,
accents
very
and
very
gold, web
nice.
shooters. And it looks really
I
cool. It's
I
got,
swear
you
the
know,
one on the
all
right
edge
wrist, the
tracing
web
you'd
shoot on the right
expect
wrist
in
is the wrong way
Spider-Man.
around.
He's also pinless.
Like Spidey's
so
right,
it's a
not
really
the
nice,
camera's
high-quality
right.
figure, and I think you guys are gonna love adding him to your shelves.
I don't know. I'm not
Look for
sure.
him there.
I'm just hoping he
The
doesn't come
next
with a Builder
figure
figure
we
part.
have is another suit.
I'd rather
this
this
one
one
maybe,
become with a Builder figure part because he looks interesting.
You'll see why it's like this, but it's a very interesting design. They're calling it the black and gold suit for now.
Having the red on it
take here and anything else going on,
is
Dwight, with
really
this one?
questionable.
No, I don't think I'm allowed to say anything else about this one. So,
But
he's,
yeah.
got, you know,
Is it going to
all
be
the
Venom?
articulation you'd
Is that
expect.
what's going to
He's got
happen?
his
Is this going to be a
butterflies, he's got
Venom
his
suit?
F-gunch, double elbows,
Like
double knees,
is this going to be true?
and
You know, Black
I
Suit
think that's all
Spider-Man
I'm allowed to say.
becomes
So,
like a
there you go.
symbiote Venom sort of deal.
Dwight is a
Because
pro.
if
He
so,
did not
that
walk
kind of
into that
slashes my
trap
hopes
that I
of
laid-
ever seeing
I laid for him.
Venom movie Venom
Way to go.
in the
Way to go.
MCU.
All right, so the third.
To be fair, guys, we don't know that much about the movie. Like, we're pretending like we know a lot about this movie.
But
we
they know
honestly don't
they know a little bit more than most because they have the like names
Sorry, I didn't mean
for
to
the characters
interrupt. I
they're
just wanted
making
to
and
be
stuff. So they do
transparent
have a
with everybody
decent
that
amount of knowledge
we
on
honestly don't know.
the
you
basic
think.
stuff that we don't know.
What we do know is that this
JJ and
character
Jameson.
going to
This is
be,
a figure that I am
the
interested
Legends
in, but I'm
line. For
probably
the
not going to
first
get him.
time,
If unless the Builder figure
J.
is
Jonah
Doc Ock,
Jameson, our
I'm probably not
MCU,
going to get Jameson.
version, angry, pointing,
He does look good,
and
but
everything.
I can't get over the fact that he's
He's got-
balding.
He's got alternate hands.
It just doesn't
he's
work
got-
for
he's
for
got some
me
very
personally.
open,
If he
expressive,
had
I'm
a
into yelling at
like
the world hands.
if he
He's
had
got
a
pointy
Raimi
hands,
trilogy
he's got a
head
fist for pounding onto his
included, you know,
chest,
so he had both,
and he comes with two different expressions for.
then
JK
I would
here.
be a
We
lot more
have,
interested. There's probably a way. I'm
more
probably going to be able
calm,
to
look, as you see on the screen,
customize him
and
some
a
hair,
more
but
talkative look, which you saw in that first. There you go,
yeah,
right
I'm,
there.
I don't
So,
know. Bring me pictures
uh,
of Spider-Man.
J.K. Simmons, amazing actor. I've absolutely loved his portrayal of this character across all of the Spider movies,
Very cool.
past and now present. So super excited to get a chance to work on one of these and add him to our line.
Such an iconic actor. You know, he's got two
He's
heads.
such an
got the
important
farmer's
like
insurance, kinda
character
calm
for the
head. He's gonna take
wider
care of you.
Marvel
He's got
universe.
the
That's the thing. So
angry
it's
head,
like
the whiplash,
he
drum
is
instructor head, if
J.
you
Jonah
will.
Jameson.
So
Like
take your
every
pick,
incarnation
of,
since the
J.
Raimi
Jonah
trilogy has been
profiles there.
based
And then the
on
fourth figure,
J.K. Simmons.
in this movie wave is going to be Doctor Strange. Now, this is a very important character.
Looks
we saw
good.
him in the trailer.
Looks neat.
Him and Peter Parker actually saved half the universe together, so they've been through a lot. Peter looks to be going
Yeah, we
to
know.
Doctor
It's
Strange for some
Endgame
help
is the plot of
with some things,
Endgame.
so I'm sure we'll
Well,
find
and
out
Infinity
more, but
War.
this is a really exciting upgrade to our Doctor
Ooh.
Strange figure. He's got a bunch of new
That's an
pieces,
interesting
including
color
an
choice for
updated
the
likeness and
spells. I would say
alternate
they're more
spell
orange than
hands.
yellow.
So, Dwight, walk them through all the great things happening in this new figure.
Yeah, it's
Eye of Agamotto is very interesting as well.
Seen from earlier, Doctor Strange is the nice thing about us getting the chance to revisit him was we actually had final movie scrap to work off of, so we were able to go back in, give him much more authentic skirt, torso, arms.
It looks good. Like,
and a new.
Doctor Strange isn't
expression
a
of
character
lightness, which we're
I'm
really happy with as
overly
well. So
fond
we think
of.
it's one of our best,
I like the film.
Benedict's
Don't get
yet,
me wrong, and I like
he's
him
got his
in
eye
the
around his neck. I believe
Infinity
he
War and
has
Endgame,
the-
but
yeah, he's got the regular hands, and then you just saw
yeah,
him, you
he's
have
not a
the,
character. He's not like
spell hands.
you know, he's not
as
like
well,
top 50
so he's
heroes to me
perfectly
personally.
ready to battle bad guys.
There's a
in
lot of
any
people that
dimension.
are like higher on the list of like
so those
characters
new
that are
hands,
needed
you can kinda
than
see in the
Strange to me.
pictures,
But
they're actually,
as I say,
attached
if
to
the
spell is
wave,
attached to
if the Builder figure's
fingertips, so it's
good,
not that old.
I'll get the
It was
wave.
like a
Like
cigarette
I'm
he was
more
holding
than
with the
willing. I
handle.
just
It's
I
actually
don't know.
cool little spell hands like that. So yeah, so those are the four characters that
Oh,
you've
so the
already
setup
seen. Let's
kinda
go ahead
like,
and reveal the comic and also
Sue
additional
Storm's
figures,
shield.
in this wave. So first up is a character that we teased at the end of our last stream with the little hand.
Okay,
there. You guys
it is.
liked my
it's
tweezer
it's the
reveal
other
there,
it's
but that
the
was
other
Morlun,
vampire.
not Morbius. Take him through the background for this character and why we added him to the line, Dwight.
Moreland was he's one of the inheritors. He was a really cool classic
I think
spider
I
villain.
think I couldn't
He
think
had
of his
a
name
really
last time. I
cool
don't think
part
either.
in-
But like I think this is the guy that I was talking about.
Was it the
I'm not
Spider-Verse?
familiar with him because he's a
Spider-Verse, yeah,
newer
thanks. I know
character.
him and his dad and a whole bunch of other
Obviously, everyone knows
inheritors
Morbius, the living
were,
vampire,
tracking
but
down all
like
of the spider totems.
Moreland,
And
he's a vampire. He's
just
another
kind
one.
of a,
Just
it's just fun.
you know,
man.
if,
We
if
get
you're
to
a fan
revisit
of
these
that
characters that you've
side
never
of
had
Marvel,
before.
the vampire side of Marvel, then
and add them to the shelf
I'm
for the
sure
first
you'll
time.
like
So we think he looks cool.
him.
He's
I'm
nice
not
and,
as happy that
properly
they're going
suited
back
with
to
his,
splitting
long
the
tails
splitting
and
waves
his
again
vest and his little,
between
ruby,
MCU and
gemstone
comics.
around
I
his,
was much more happy with
neckerchief. So,
full comic
he
wave,
looks cool.
full
He's got an awesome head,
full
varying
MCU
those
wave.
fangs, and then he's
Just
got
because
his,
that
the
meant that
energy,
if
sucking
I don't
thunder.
care about the movie, I can
Right,
just
so there you
get the
have
comic
Moreland.
book
The next one we're gonna
characters.
talk about a
I
little
guess I
bit
can.
more in depth, but it is a
Wait.
female character, first time in the Legends line.
Is that?
This is Shriek.
Yeah, it is.
Now,
I was
Eagle
literally
Eye
gonna say,
fans
is
will,
it
I'm
is it
sure,
Shriek?
notice some
So
parts about
she's
the
the.
articulation that is new and exciting.
We're getting
So, Dwight,
Shriek in
break
that
the news to me
Absolute
now.
Carnage
Yeah,
film
Shriek
in
is
Let There
gonna
Be
be your
Carnage.
new,
Not like
base
this, but like
body
we are getting
for
Shriek
standard-sized
in that
females. She
film.
has
So does this mean we're
double
just not going to
pinless,
get? I need to get this character
arms, double
because she's very
pinless
important to the story of
legs. Her
Cletus
legs are a little
Cassidy.
shorter than other females we've done in the past, so she's a little bit shorter in height,
Does she
which
have
is kind of nice
double?
for some
She does have
variety.
double elbows. Okay,
We'll
double
get
knees and
around to
double
making
elbows. Is that
longer legs
pinless?
again for
It looks
taller
like it could be
females, but
pinless.
she looks cool. She can strike a pose. She's
She
got,
looks good. And this
bracelets.
means she's
She's
slightly
got
shorter
belt,
than other
new
characters. That's
expression head,
about
and
right
all
because
new arms and legs.
Cletus is typically
So,
pretty
you
short
guys
without
get to add
Carnage.
another kind of
And
thing
he
into
still
your
towers over
nomenclature.
Shriek, so
will be a
Shriek being
new
short
base body
makes
for us
sense.
to use for
I
quite a
don't
while
like
going
how
forward.
the
Yeah, excited for all the future applications for
like
that. So,
center articulation, center
pinless
torso
all the way
articulation
around.
breaks
Come into
the
new scanner when
line.
we can. Looking forward
But
to
I
that.
mean,
And so the seventh
you
figure
don't
in
have.
this
I guess
wave,
I don't have to.
is going to be
Miles
from the
Morales,
Gamerverse.
the
Actually,
Gamerverse
we're
version.
going to
Okay,
the
I'm all
Sony
about that.
Spider video game
Yeah, cool.
verse,
Yeah, that's
for
fine.
Miles Morales, his actually non-clear
So far, the only character I'm
non-evolution
really
vegan
not
costume.
wanting
This is the standard
is
look here, the hero suit in
that
that
first
game.
Spider-Man suit.
I think you guys knew we were coming out with
Everything
this
else I
after the
think I'm pretty
GameStop,
happy with.
version was revealed, but this is the standard look here. Got some extra parts.
I do need to get the
and a new head
Spider-Man
with,
PS4
Dwight for
Spider-Man
his likeness in the
because I
game.
do love that game.
We.
I haven't played Miles Morales yet,
Other version
but I've heard
because
good things.
it
It does
makes
look
sense
fun.
with the kind of
And
invisible
I
cloaking
like
powers
this
he has, but
specific
these
design
have
for
his venom
Miles'
strike
suit
hands,
more than I
an
do
alternate,
Into the Spider-Verse.
likeness head, and
Because
what's
like
the
Into the
double
Spider-Verse is very
pinless
good. It looks
arms
great.
and legs.
I don't like the
It's a
character
really
designs,
nice looking
the
figure,
unique ones. Like the
all
ones that
metal,
are just from the
and,
comics, whatever, are
a really
generally
cool
pretty
new
good.
take for,
Ghost
Miles to
Spider,
go on your shelf.
Gwen,
You got a more teched out version of
Spider
Ghost,
Gwen,
the
whatever,
more
is
classic,
very much
smooth ones we've
like
done in the
spot
past.
on to me,
Yeah,
and
you
like
can see all the
Noir and
detail and the
even
sculpting
Spider
work in the arms and the
and
suit.
Penny
It's not just
Parker.
like
Like they
painting.
are
So as Dwight was saying,
great
all new
in Spider-Verse,
figure.
but like
For
Miles,
those of you who have been
his
enjoying
redesign's
that
cool.
game or
It's
have yet to get
unique,
to it on the PS5
but I'm happy that
sometime
that's
soon.
not been like adopted as like the
Cool.
main
So
suit.
that is the seventh figure in the wave. That takes us to the Build-A-Figure wave. I kind of noticed that we do these themes of Build-A-Figures right before we reveal them. A couple years ago, it was all green guys. This year, it's all animals, right? So following on the heels
Armadillo.
of Ursa Major.
Okay.
We have
Well,
this humongous
I don't
beast. Dwight,
care.
tell them
So
about the
that's actually
Armadillo.
really useful for
Yeah,
me.
he's,
Although
massive.
Armadillo
Here, guys,
goes
I can show
really
you a
well with
size
MODOK if
comparison.
I'm
We've got
doing.
Armadillo here, and
Oh,
we've
if
got
I'm gonna
Shriek
do
standing at
the
the
MODOK
seat, so
TV
you can
series
see how massive
display
this
like I've been
guy is in
planning,
comparison to a
Armadillo is
normal,
actually really useful.
6-inch scaled female. So he's big. He is really broad.
Oh
He's
no.
got massive claws.
I don't need.
and
No, I
toes.
don't need Armadillo. I'm trying to talk myself into getting a figure. I definitely don't want because I don't care about Armadillo.
Shoulder pad, and there's some cuts in the back of the shoulder pad. That
Well, actually, you know what? In some ways, because of how mixed I am on this wave as a whole, it's actually kind
Can't
of
quite
good
roll
that it's not
into a
Doc Ock.
ball,
But I swear
but,
they
you know,
better give us a Doc Ock.
That'll be something for us
He looks
to
cool.
work on next time. But
He definitely looks neat.
huge.
I like him,
He's got a
but
lot of weight and heft to him.
he's not a character I care about
He will
other than
definitely
I
be an
like him
awesome
in the
villain threat
MODOK show, and that is it.
for Spider-Man.
Beyond that,
I was
nothing.
comparing
Nothing
him
for him.
to Ursa Major,
About the same height as
and
Ursa.
Armadillo is maybe
Little bit
tiny
little
bit
bit
taller,
taller,
but he's
yeah.
also his shoulders are just very broad.
Yeah.
He seems kind of overall
Okay,
a lot
I'm
bigger, so he's
I'm
a
a fan
super
of that.
fun super
I
fun
still need to get
figure,
Ursa.
interesting villain
Like,
to get out
Ursa's
there. He
been
will be
a
your
character
Build-A-Figure
that
in the
I've wanted for a very
Spider-Man
long
No Way
time.
Home wave. So
I
let's
just
take a
never
look
got
at
around to getting the
whole
actual
wave.
wave,
This
so...
wave will be available for pre-order
So yeah,
starting
I'll probably get
tomorrow,
Shriek,
Friday,
J.
August
Jonah,
27th,
and
starting at 1
Miles
p.m.
Morales, and that's
Eastern
probably
Standard
it.
Time, where
I
you can
don't need
get your Marvel
Morlan.
Legends figures on
I
Hasbro
don't need
Pulse,
either of those
Pulse
Spider-Man.
and
I
other
don't need
retailers.
Doctor
So there you can
Strange.
see we've got the 4 movie figures. We've got Morlan. We've
To be
got
fair,
the
I only
all-new,
really,
base
like,
body
heavily
Shriek. We've
want
got the One
Shriek.
Gamerverse Miles.
J. Jonah Jameson will
And
be
you
great,
assemble your Armadillo
and
there.
Miles will be cool, but I
We have
don't
one more additional
need
item
them.
as a Walmart exclusive this year. This is going to be from the film. It
Huh.
is the Spider-Man.
That's
What does it say
the
there? Another kind of suit. I can't read it there, but no,
upgraded
it said it
suit.
right here. What
That's
does
the
it say? It says
that's
upgraded
the
suit. There
suit
we go. Not
from
integrated yet. Upgraded. It comes with a new
Far From Home.
Tom Holland unmasked head
That's a
sculpt.
nice head.
Dwight.
Where am I gonna be? Can I get this on
Anything to say
Pulse?
about that? I think it looks pretty cool.
Because I might.
No, yeah, he looks
I
great.
do want this
One
one.
more costume from the film.
But then again, it's
Walking
very
Hands
similar to
Web.
that Zombie Hunter, and I am
This
probably
is
gonna have to get that
the
Zombie
only
Hunter.
figure for now that has a Tom Holland likeness with it, so that makes it
It's
a little
not
more
got pinless
special and
arms.
different.
They're being
And
really
it's got a nice
inconsistent with
new,
Spider-Man on
inkjet
whether
on
he's
that head
pinless or
to
not.
improve from the last
Because
time we've done
at
a
least
Tom
one of
Holland
those
figure.
other
So,
Spider-Man from
I think he looks
No
cool,
Way Home
and
is
one more
pinless,
for you guys to
and then
hunt for and
the
collect.
What If
All right, so
Spider-Man
that
is
will be
also
a
pinless, but
Walmart
then this one
exclusive, by
isn't
the way.
pinless.
That is not going up for pre-order today or tomorrow. So stay tuned for more on Walmart's upcoming marketing beats for that.
I hope that's
particular
going to be on
figure.
Hasbro Pulse
Still
for the
sticking
rest
with
of us.
Spider-Man, but going back a little bit to the Infinity Saga,
Oh,
we have a
new
really
Infinity Saga
fun
stuff?
premium roleplay
Oh,
entry for
okay.
you. We know fans
Well,
have loved these helmets
that's
and things like
that's cool
Stormbreaker and
for the people that
Mjolnir
care about that.
and
I do
Captain
like
America, all
myself,
the different Captain
you
America
know,
shields. But this
as they
is
call
the
them
Iron
roleplay
Spider
helmets.
helmet from
I
Endgame.
have
It's gonna fit
two that are
great on your
Cybermen
shelf next to your
helmets, but
Star-Lord, your
I've
Ant-Man,
kind of
your Black
avoided
Panther, your Iron Man, of course,
both Star Wars
helmets.
and Marvel's
And this
ones.
is
I
just
kind of want the
a
Stormtrooper helmet,
really
but
really
that's a
cool
conversation for
helmet for
a
Spider-Man
different
with a buff.
fan first, I suppose.
Dwight, can you talk them through a little bit somehow, like on the finishing and the features that we have in this helmet
It
here?
looks pretty nice. I wonder if it's
Yeah,
going to
we wanted
have
go
any
with
sort
Iron
of effect on the
Spider
eyes,
because
other
it
than
was
the
an
lights.
actual helmet for Spider-Man to wear. We've discussed, looking at doing a more fabric mask that you see Spider-Man in comics and in all of the other movies wear, but we weren't quite, certain on how to go about attacking that.
All
at
it
this
all
point
it
in
would have
time.
to be
So
is
we
like a
pivoted
solid
to the
shell with
Iron
a
Spider
fabric
helmet
cover.
because it will, so easily look awesome wearing as a cosplay item or sitting on shelves just to be this
It's
really
like
cool.
The way to do an actual
Showpiece
fabric mask
for
would be
Spider-Man.
to
And as you
make
can see
it
here on the inside,
like
there's
the
tons
like the
of
actual
Stark
props that they wear, because they
detailing and
have
paneling
the
all
jaw
over the
in
inside of the
place,
helmet.
they
The
have the
helmet has a
forehead,
gorgeous candy apple
and they have
deco
the
finish, so
the
it's
sides,
really,
including
really
the ear
metallic and
sculpt.
beautiful.
That's
And
how
then
they
its
do it
eyes have
in
this really
both the
cool
Raimi trilogy and the Amazing
text pattern and
duology.
glow, so that it can go from
I don't know why I called
blue
them
and then
duology. The
what was it,
Amazing films, the
instant
two
kill
Amazing
mode
films.
that he
Oh, it
quickly
has
turned
instant kill
off
mode.
when he activated it by mistake taking that inspiration from what that was in Homecoming.
Yeah,
right?
Homecoming is instant kill mode, and then
Yep, and he
uses an
actually turned
endgame.
on the kill mode in that final battle scene during Endgame.
Yeah,
they were,
I'm glad that they
facing
have.
downstairs
there you go.
When combined, they have the knowledge of
so
the
yeah, so here we've got the
average
helmet.
Marvel nerd.
You can
When
see
combined together, with their
I'm
powers
not gonna
combined,
fumble
they
putting it
have
on,
about
but,
the
it
same
does have
knowledge
two
as the
LED light modes.
average
So
Marvel
here it
nerd.
is with the blue. I'm trying to
Because
see
they all have specialty, whereas like
this way.
a lot
There
of
we go. So
people,
we've got the
myself
blue.
included, we are spread
And
thin
you can go
among
to
like we have knowledge on basically
red
every
there, you
aspect
see.
of Marvel. We're just
And then
not
just to
like
demonstrate
detailed
on how
with
this
any of
would
it.
fit on someone
Whereas
with
they
big
are
head
very
like
detailed with
yourself. But if
specific
you were
parts
familiar with
of
the
the
Black
universe.
Panther helmet at all, we had these stretchy pieces in the side, so you can see it breaks on each
That's
of the
cool.
sides, and then it splits down.
I have
the middle
a
here
remarkably
as
large
you were putting
head,
it
so I
on.
doubt that
So
I'd be able
it's
to
a kind of
fit it on my
seamless
head,
fit as it
honestly.
can,
But
you can slide it up and over
I mean,
your head
it's not for
pretty
me.
easily
This
there.
stuff
And
is
on the
not
inside,
for people
we've
like
got
me.
some goggle pieces
I
for
do
to
not
sit on your
care
face.
in
You
the
can see out of the
slightest
lenses.
about
You can see
this.
out fine when it's so illuminated, and it's got a little bit of a
It looks kind of neat. I like it.
fabric piece in the top for a comfort
If I was someone who
fit. So this is
collected
gonna look
these
great
helmets and
sitting on
stuff,
your
I'd be
shelf
very
if you want to
happy.
wear it around.
I think
And,
the only
flip
one that I've
across your
ever
living room. You
they
can
did
do
a
that too.
Mjolnir,
It's
didn't they?
super
And they
fun.
did
This is your Infinity
a
Saga
talking
Iron Spider
Deadpool head,
helmet. This
and
item
they're
will
the only
also
things
be
that have really
available
like
for
ever
pre-order
stood
at
out to
1
me.
o'clock.
And I'm not even huge
Tomorrow, August
on 4, but
27th.
that Mjolnir
So
looked great.
go get it if you collect the role play line. So we've got, to recap, right? We've got the Eye of Agamotto, we've got
That
the
looked
Tony
good.
Stark Iron Man Nano Gauntlet, And the third entry for the Legends gear segment this year is going to be the Iron Spider helmet.
That's a nice
So that'll
selection.
close us out
The
from
gauntlets are
the
cool.
Spider-Man portion
They're just not
of
what
the
I care
afternoon
about.
and the morning here.
I
So we'll go on
Are we
to
gonna get
something
Excalibur
that some
anyway?
of the fans have really liked.
Oh.
These are
Oh.
troop builders. So we teased
Okay.
this pack a while
Yeah,
back.
okay, yeah. When are they going up for pre-order? Because I've been wanting Shield
You'll
Agents.
notice that this troop builder pack doesn't look like all the other boxes.
It's a
What
double
is going
pack.
on in this? We have a lot to talk through on
It's
this
a double
part.
pack of
Right
Shield
off the bat,
operatives.
something looks
That's
a little
perfect, because I
different here.
want...
What's going on?
For Shield, I need two
Yeah,
to be able to
you
flank
know,
Fury.
We were trying something different, and if you want a troop build, we're going to give you your first troop builder 2-pack, so you can get two, you know, right out of the
That's really
box.
cool.
And because of that, doubling these guys up, it allowed us to put more stuff with them than what we normally have done. You know, the last few have been, you know, really nice figures, but they've been a little bit bare bones on accessories. Well, that's not the case with these Shield Agents.
I like
They
them.
have alternate
I don't
helmets
know
with like a night
what the
vision
difference
as
is
well as
between
a
red
silver
visor and silver
They have,
visor, and I kind of prefer silver.
heavy blasters, light blasters, pistols, as well as 3
Oh, they have
different
unmasked
human
heads.
expressions to go under the helmet for swappable heads, so you can see.
Okay, so the one with the red,
with
I'll
normal
probably just put
blasters,
an unmasked
shield
head
logos
on,
the
and then the
shoulders.
one, the silver,
That
because
way
the
you
silver is
can
what I
troop
think
build
of when I
these
think of
things,
these.
and you can get a lot of variety on your shelves. You can have them either
Oh, they have
helmeted,
some really good
if you
sculpts as
want them to
well.
be all going into battle,
And you can mix and
or
match
if you
pretty
wanna have
easily with
some of these, like,
other
on your, you know,
unmasked heads that you
command shelf,
have.
you know, working for
So you could
Nick
easily
Fury,
make
you
some
can have,
very
2
varied
different,
figures out of
different
this.
likenesses under the helmet, so you can mix and match
I like how
whatever
there's
you
5
want for
total heads.
display and collecting,
There's 5 total
so you
heads
have
and the
as much
2
variety
packs.
as possible right
That's
out of
genius.
right out of the purchase.
Because that means that you
So we can take
you
a look at
literally are gonna have
the
an
shot that
extra
shows everything
regardless.
you get in this double wide troop builder box.
That's a
As
lot of
Dwight
weapons.
says, a whole host of weapons,
2 pump
some alternate
shotguns,
hands,
a
2 different helmeted
looks like some sort
heads,
of
and
SMG,
3
2
different
pistols, and
unmasked
a
profiles, which is
an
a
LMG,
really fun
I think.
thing. I don't believe we've done any. Yeah, there's no like unmasked troop builders yet to this point. It's all been things like, you know, your standard aim or your Hydra. Or
I'm
your
very
Hamilton.
very
So
interested
really
in
fun
this.
to get these guys out, and he comes in a 2-pack.
I did end up
You
getting
can
the
continue building
Black
with
Hand.
these. So this item, again,
Because it
as
does
all troop
interest me, and
builders,
it's a
will be
good thing to put up
Hasbro
against
Pulse
Wolverine.
exclusive. No pre-order
But
yet.
these
We just
are very
wanted to
cool.
reveal some of these, as we've been getting a lot of questions on when are you going to reveal the all those troop builder teases. So first up here we have the Shield 2-pack.
Oh, there's gonna be
And
more.
we're actually going to reveal the final troop builder for 2022. You guys had some good
Okay,
guesses
I've
from
been
the
needing
little
something like
space
this.
ray guns that we were showing
I
earlier.
basically just
But
need
this
him
is,
because
course, your
of my
Skrull
Super Scroll.
Infiltrator. I love that word there. So let's take a
You'll
closer
see
look
in
at this
my
figure. Joey, walk
review
us
for
through
I
it.
think it's Sue
Yeah,
Storm,
our,
which is going to be a few months from now, I think.
Infiltrator here is on our Bruce body, our .99,
I'm in desperate
base,
need of
figure.
a new right
It's one
hand,
of our more articulated figures.
in fact,
I know
entire
it's
right
one of the
arm,
ones that you
right
fans
leg,
really
and
seem to
head
like,
for my Super Scroll.
the most. It's
So
definitely in
honestly,
the top of
getting
our list of our
getting
bodies
a
that we can use. He's
oh,
got the
should I just get a
butterflies,
few
the
scrolls?
crunch, double elbows, double knees, and
Getting
he
a
comes
few
with
scrolls might
2
be an
different,
idea.
expressive faces.
I kind of want to
Angry
put
and
a
more
classic
angry,
scroll head
and then some
onto.
new
He has
blasters
angry
that,
and
have the
neutral.
barrels,
Oh, that's
poured
great.
out so that you can add different types of
But I kind of want to
blasts
put
to
a
them,
classic
for the little muzzle
scroll
flashes
head
or the smoking
onto
barrels if you have those
Talos.
accessories lying around.
So
Yeah, I
that
hope that's okay
might
with
be
you
really
fans that we
cool.
decided to give you 2 brand new blasters and not just recycling.
You get the
same old ones,
hairdryer
but we
and you
felt
get
it
the big
fitting
gun.
for the Skrull kind of outer space
I like it.
type characters. So there you have. The
Yeah, I might have to
Skrull
get a few hundred of
Infiltrator. He
these.
will be coming out later
I
this
need
year
to
as
see.
well. No
I need a
pre-order
secret invasion.
just yet, but don't worry, these will be
I've been looking
on
at the
Pulse, so
old
you'll
Toy
know
Biz
exactly
one
where to get
and
them,
thinking
and we
about
will
it because
communicate that when
I
when
can
the
easily
Shield
get like 5 of
Troopers,
them for
Agent
100,
2-pack, I
and I'm
should
just
say, the
like,
Shield Agent
that
2-pack
is
and the Skrull
technically worth
Infiltrator
it.
will be
It's like, but
available
no, I don't
later
need to
this year.
anymore because I don't really like
So
those Toy Biz ones.
speaking of comic Pulse related items,
Excalibur.
this is the
Are
next
we actually
item
going to get a
here
full
is something
wave?
that we've been teasing for
Or is it going to be a
feels like,
pack, or what is it?
many years at this point, but it's only been since the beginning of this year where Dwight had the we showed the sword accessory for the first time, and you guys, right, this is now Thursday morning, so you will have already seen this character revealed by friend of the Marvel Legends team, Dan Who Reviews on YouTube.
It was a good video. I
Makes
don't
some really
enjoy
great
Dan Who
content,
usually.
and does a lot of live
It's just personal
streams.
preference. I'm not a
He's one of
huge
the
fan
great
of his
influencers that we
content,
work
but
with, so
like,
he did an in-depth
it
look
was a good
at
video
Captain Britain
reveal
here
with
his Sword of Might. So go
good
check
old
out
Braddock.
his channel and his video if you haven't already. We know you already have, because we just love the Legends news. But so this is another look at the Captain Britain Dwight. He comes
Captain
with a
Britain is a
couple of
character
alternate pieces
I've
here, in
really
addition
been
to that
needing,
really impressive
and I have
sword.
been looking at the
Along
older
with the
version
sword,
of
we
him.
have two different expressions for him.
I'm glad that they're
the
that they're
modern
releasing a new one,
classic,
because
as you see here,
I don't
and
think that
then
one's
the
that
modern
good,
version with
honestly.
the,
This one looks way
amazing
more
mustache
like
and
Mind's
goatee.
Eye sort of
So,
deal.
you can do whichever variation of Captain Britain you prefer.
It's
Whichever
very
one will
cool.
get him
It's
to feel
very,
more
very cool.
confident, right? Since that's his whole shtick. So whichever one
Is
he
he-
feels like he's more.
But is he going to have a
confident,
wave,
then,
or is
we
it
know
going
he'll
to
do better.
just
So,
be...
with and without facial hair this time around?
Is it going to
Do
be
you
a
think
wave,
that
or is it just
Mummy's
going to be
sword
him,
gives
or
him
is it
more
going to be a
confidence as well?
pack?
It's pretty big.
The
Most
sword is very
definitely.
cool. I like the sword.
Mighty sword. So yeah, people are, since the Dan Who review, exclusive reveal, have been wondering, how is this Captain Britain going to be released? Is it going to be in a wave? Is it going to be on a retro card? Who knows? Well, we're going to
Is it a pack?
clear
It's
the air
an
right
Excalibur
here.
pack.
So this is going to be another Pulse multi-pack.
It's a
So that
5-pack
means more
with the
figures.
full
So
team.
let's take a look at the second figure here. Who do we have next up? Megan, that's right. So Dwight teased, I think, the back of the
Oh
hair
my
a
god.
while ago, but here you see her in all her glory. She's got some bare feet. What else does she have going on?
She looks very
here? Like,
cool.
what's new
She looks
about
very
this?
good. I'm very happy.
Well,
Like,
she's got all
Excalibur
new,
is one of
head
those
sculpt.
teams where it's like,
her hair
it's
is
very
quite
close to
impressive.
home
Not
in a lot
as
of ways.
impressive as Medusa's
It's a
was
character.
back in the
It's a
day,
character. It's a
but she's
team that I
given her
saw a
definite
hell
run
of a
for the
lot.
money. So she's
Growing
got all
up,
of
like
her,
whenever I'd go to a
massive,
comic book
gorgeous
shop.
blonde
So
locks. We did her in her more human form.
yeah,
We thought that would be
I think
the
it. Yeah,
right
I
way to
prefer
bring
this
her out
look
to you guys.
compared
We could
to.
have
I
gone
don't
in
know.
another direction, but something tells
I
me you
prefer
guys
this
would have
look.
cried foul. So here is Megan for the first time to go with Captain Britain.
She looks so
I'm not
good.
sure if you
She
can tell
really
from
does
these
look good.
photos, but I'm looking at the sample. She actually has the pointed ears. You can see
Oh,
them
oh,
just
does
under
she?
the hairline there, so that's a nice detail. And then
That is a
the
good detail.
bare feet
Well, they
as
didn't
well.
have to do that. They
She
could
has
probably
the
got away
picture
with
of it.
not doing
So,
that.
the third figure for this multi-pack is probably my favorite. It's going to be one of my favorite Legends released this year, but this is, of course, Kitty Pryde, Shadow Cat.
Yes.
Kind of costume here.
Yes,
This
Shadow
figure,
Cat. Like,
don't
I
believe
think I
has
said
ever been done outside of a
it was
Toy
either the
Fair
last
magazine
Fan
exclusive
First or the
in
one
the
before
old
that
X-Men
Kitty Pryde is like
5-inch
my
line,
favorite
but this is
X-Men
an
character. It might have
iconic
even
look for
been.
her. Super fun to get
I
her
don't
out.
know
She
if
comes
the
with,
Storm
Lockheed,
the Storm
as
review
you
has
know,
gone
so
out
she
yet.
Lockheed can sit on her hand
I can't
there.
remember if
She
I think that's gone out.
he can sit
But
on
yeah,
her
Kitty
shoulder
Pryde
to kind of have her
is
position. This is that Lockheed
basically
from the Kitty
she's
Pryde from the
joint
Juggernaut
with.
wave, but kind of a little different
She's either
physically,
joint or
a little
just
more
above Storm
like less
as
shiny, a little
either
more
my
matte
favorite or
feel,
joint
people call
favorite X-Men
Kitty
character.
here.
I
So
I
that's
love
gonna do it.
Kitty.
That is our
And
3-pack
Shadow Cat is so
for
cool. That
Excalibur.
is such a
Yes,
good look
we
for
know,
Shadow Cat as
fans,
well.
that
That's
the team
amazing.
also includes some other members. It has Nightcrawler, and it has the
It's just a
Rachel
free
Grey
pack.
Phoenix. We will try to get to Rachel as soon as
Okay.
possible. She is a lot new with all the spikes, and we had
Yeah,
already put out that
Phoenix
Nightcrawler
is
in
gonna take a
2019, so this is gonna
while.
be your 3-pack.
Nightcrawler does have a
And then
figure
you
at
know I'm gonna
least,
talk about it. The
so we
packaging.
can
You
sort
see it on
that
the side
out
peeking
eventually.
out
But
right
yeah,
now. Right before we
no,
started
a free
recording, I was
pack,
fumbling through my
an
cards,
Excalibur free
and I got all
pack.
my
Like we all
cards
thought it
in
was gonna be a
hand
5-pack,
there. So,
so
yep,
it's
you got
kind of
your
unfortunate
Captain
it's a
Britain, your
3-pack.
Shadow
But
Cat, and your Megan. If we go back to the packaging,
oh, that's very
you can
cool.
see we've faithfully replicated all their power
Shadow
ratings,
Cat, Megan, and
and card
Captain
backs
Brit.
there.
It's
So
it's
we love
like
it when we can bring in the trading cards and all
like I
these
don't.
costumes lined
I'll be
up
honest.
for
Megan
that
isn't a
X-Men
character
Series
I
1
instantly
pack.
think
So,
of when I
this
think
item
of that
is not up
team.
for pre-order yet. We just wanted to reveal
Obviously,
it to
she
you
is a
guys.
member of it, but it's
And,
just like
again,
she's
thank
not the
you to
one that
Dan
comes to
Who
mind.
Reviews
But
for
getting Shadow
helping us
Cat
with
and Captain
Britain.
Britain
He is
is
a
just
fellow Brit himself, and I know
perfect,
I
absolutely
might have broken
perfect.
a promise to Steve Evans on our team. I think Steve thought he was going to get to reveal Captain Britain for us, and so apologies to you, Steve, for that. We'll try to make it up for you. I'll try to give him some extra retro 3 3/4 Legend samples because we know he loves those. So that is the Excalibur
The
pack.
3 3/4 legends are actually
Alright,
pretty cool,
so
to be
finally
honest.
turning our attention to the big Galactus
Here we go.
project. A couple of
Here
days
we
left in the
go.
campaign, but we wanted to celebrate and thank you so much for
I don't
helping
care.
make
Just show
Galactus
us
a
the
reality.
show
The
us
big guy
show
here,
us
32-inch tall
Surfer.
Galactus is fully
Show us the
funded at
fallen one. Come on.
14,000, and then we thank you guys for your everyone.
Looks so good. I realized shortly before I started recording for this. I definitely don't have the space for gliders. Like not even in terms of. Oh my. Okay.
All right. So as you can see, Surfer will come with an all-new head sculpt.
Oh,
multiple
wow.
hands for posing and flying and kind of just being all
Is that
sorts
Spy-
of
is that-
cosmic awesomeness.
Is that
He will
Spidey UK
have
body?
cosmic power effects that can slap onto his
I love
wrist.
the
And
cosmic effect
and
for the
as
board.
well as his cosmic surfboard, he will come with a cosmic flight stand that allows him to
That is,
sit
and let me guess,
above a
it
table
fits
as you see
into
here,
his hand, doesn't
or
it?
it can snap into the grip of
Of Galactus.
the gargantuan Galactus
Oh
and
my-
allow him
Oh
to be held
my.
hovering above
Okay.
his hand, as
If this
Galactus
doesn't
descended
get,
him
if
forth.
if if
You
if it
find
doesn't
in
get
yet
to
another
18,000,
tasty snack,
I will be
or,
so
you know,
upset.
you can spin it around if
It's
you want.
so
for
cool.
Galactus, since they
It's
have
so
that kind of
shiny.
relationship.
He looks great on that surfboard there. We've never really done a display stand.
He's
for any
such a
of the Silver
bright
Surfers,
colour.
So I love display stands, as we all know. So I'm excited for this. And this
That's
shot here of
amazing.
Galactus with Silver Surfer really shows you the scale.
That is
All
so
right, so how
cool.
is Silver Surfer going to be released? Well, he is going to be the second tier, and he will be unlocked at 17,000 backers.
Wait. Oh, wait.
All right, thank you, Marvel
So
Legends
wait,
fans,
that's-
for joining us on
let's just
this
quickly-
Fan First Thursday. Again, get your pre-orders ready tomorrow for the Spider-Man.
Yeah, so we're only
No
1,000
Way
off
Home
that.
Armadillo Build-A-Figure Wave, as well as the Iron Spider helmet. We revealed some other items today that will be available. For
Like,
pre-order
honestly, I
in
think
the
this
near
is one of the
future.
better ones
Don't
for
worry, we
reveals.
just wanted
Like,
to
even
share
compared
those
to
with you. We just couldn't
the
hold it
Fantastic
any
Four was
longer, and we've got
phenomenal.
one more
Don't get me
tease
wrong.
to end-
I
to
love
end
that
here
one,
with.
and
So I'm
it
gonna
made
do
me
a very
pre-order a lot
elongated
of figures
setup,
very
as I know you
quickly.
guys all love. But basically,
This one isn't the
best
same,
for
but
this little thing. Dwight and team did this. This was I think the first ever Hasbro Marvel Legends display stand that came out many years ago. It was in that Avengers 2012 movie line. That
are
was
we
actually
going to get
Marvel Legends
new stands
returns.
for
And then
Iron
it
Man?
was again in the
potentially?
Epic Heroes wave as well. And so I've got a couple of these from the old days. Those were really fun. We have since in 2020 released the dynamic flight stand for Marvel Legends, and it also fits other 6-inch scale figures if you were wondering. But this was
I should hope so.
included first with the Black Widow movie.
Are they just gonna
deluxe
sell these
figure,
now?
Black Widow in her white suit with all the accessories, the explosions, right? It's got you know, a detachable
Are they just going
arm.
to start
You can
selling
use it as a
these? Because
base. It's got a
I've been
fully
really wanting
articulated
one,
kinda arm there.
and I
This
didn't really
was
want to get that. For
years
me,
of
it's Disney
begging
Store
the team
exclusive.
to make a flight stand, and then Dwight and the team delivered. So we have one more thing. It's gonna, if you can't really tell, it is a display stand. So I'm just gonna kind of show it up here. My tweezer reveal went so good last time. I got a lot of funny comments on it, so I'm
Okay.
gonna use an increasingly silly thing to display it. So this is my Tong reveal, but this is a display stand. You know, just for the record. Here.
Ooh.
Okay,
It's got
so
interesting,
it has
it's got
the-
some interesting detailing in there, Dwight. Can we see what that says? Can you guys see that at all? Dwight, what does it
Looks like
say?
it's
Read it for them.
written-
It says
It
Marvel
looks like
Legends.
it says Marvel Legends,
and then it
in
has-
some weird archaic font.
So it's
Yeah, it says Marvel Legends.
is
but
the
it's not logo that
retro.
I
It's the
recognize.
retro
It's not
logo.
Ben's
I was
logo.
expecting something way
Marvel Legends
cooler. I'll be
series.
honest.
It's a different
It predates me.
logo. I don't know. That's weird.
Well, cool.
Well, maybe we'll hear
Neat.
more about it in the coming months. Maybe for PulseCon in October, if you guys come back.
Oh no
To be
way.
with us then maybe you'll hear more about my latest treasure, my latest display stand. All right, so there you have it. Thank you guys for
I was
joining
expecting
us
something a
on
bit
this
better
Fan
than that,
First
honestly. But
Thursday.
I
And
mean,
again, thank you
still
for
cool.
backing
Still neat.
Galactus.
I'm
It's
sure the playing
finally
people will like that.
happening. This journey that started over a year for us since we all started planning it. It's been so great to have Galactus be fully funded. Thank you guys so much. And, you'll be playing with your Sentinel soon. pretty
Oh,
soon,
I'm
a couple of
so
weeks here, we
excited.
hope, starting to ship it
Nova
sometime in
is
September,
gonna
and then
be.
flash forward a year, you will have your
No,
Galactus
Nova is so
all over Black
important.
Eye. Thank you guys.
To
Continue to
having
follow the
Galactus on
Hasbro
the display.
Pulse for all
So
the latest Marvel Legends news,
if we can
reveals,
get
and
Silver Surfer as
big
well,
shenanigans,
like
we will catch you next time.
I'm literally just looking over at the Silver Surfer that I have currently. I'm so happy. But in any case, that's going to be it for this. Thanks for watching, and yeah, like, subscribe, ring that bell, all that, and I'll see you next time. Bye.